Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are discussing about operators in Python. Operators are the symbols used to perform operations on variables and values. Python has different type of operators and those are arithmetic operators, comparison operators, assignment operators, logical operators, bitwise operators, membership operators and identity operators. I will explain each operators clearly in next slides. The first one is arithmetic operators. These are used to perform mathematical operations, and we have different operators in arithmetic operators like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, modulus, exponent, floor division. I will explain every operator with example. Now I will explain each type of operator with an example. These are the type of operators in arithmetic operators. Now I am going to assign some values to variables to explain examples. A and B are the two variables. First one is addition. Print A plus B. It gives 15. Next one is subtraction. Print A minus B. It gives 5. Next one is multiplication. It gives 50, 10 into 5, 50. Next one is division. It gives 10 by 5, 2. Next is modulus. Modulus means remainder and the operator is modulo operator. The remainder is 0 because it is evenly divided the number 10 by 5. Exponent. Exponent represents the number of times a base number is multiplied by itself. It gives 1 lakh. That is 10 is base and it multiplies itself 5 times. 10 into 10 into 10 into 10 into 10. Like that. Next one is floor division. That divides two numbers and round the result down to the nearest whole number. If 10 by 5 means we know it will evenly divide and it gives 2. But if you have 10 by 3, then it gives 3. But the actual value is 3.3, but it rounds to the nearest value. It is floor division operator. If we use other example, 10 by 3. It gives 3, but actual value is 3.3. Next one is comparison operators, and these are used to compare two values and the output is true or false. It doesn't give any integer output, and these are the operators in comparison operators: equal to, not equal to, greater than, less than, greater than or equal, and less than or equal. This is only used to compare the values. It is equal or not equal, if it is greater or less than, like that. I will explain each of them with example. And first one is equal. Print 10 equals to 3. It gives only true or false. 10 is not equals to 3, that's why it gives false. It gives false. Next, not equal. Print not equal symbol is 10 not equal to 3. Now it is true, right? 10 is not equals to 3. It gives true now. Next one is greater than. Print 10 is greater than 20. 10 is not greater than 20, that's why it gives false. False, right? Next one is less than. Print 10 is less than 20. Now it is correct, right? 10 is less than 20. It gives true. Next, print 10 is greater than or equals to 11. It gives false because 10 is not equal to 11 and 10 is not less than 11. Any condition is true, it will give true. But here no condition is true. That's why it gives false. Okay. I think I made a mistake. Here I use less than symbol. Here greater than symbol. Then it will gives false. Sorry for the mistake. Next one is print 10 is less than or equals to 11. Now it will give true because 10 is less than 11. One condition is true. If we use print 10 is less than or equals to 10, here also one condition is true, like 10 is also equals to 10, so it will give true only. Next one is assignment operators. These are used to assign values to variable. They help to store or update data in a variable. Now this is simple. Assign value x equals to 5, then add and assign. It adds a value to the variable and store the result. Like x plus equals to 3 means it add 3 value to the variable and stores in x variable, like that. Next operators are subtraction, assign. Next one is multiply and assign. Next one is divide and assign, modulus and assign. I will explain each of them with an example. Now I will explain each operator type with an example clearly. Before that, I will assign a value to the variable a. Next one is add and assign. Now a plus equals to 5. Now I add this 5 value to the a value, then I will update the a value. Like if we add 3 plus 5, it gives 8, then it updates to the a value. If we print a, it gives 8. Now print value a, it gives 8, right? Next is a minus equals to 2. Then print value a, 6. It means it already value 8 is there. Then we subtract the value 2 and then it assign it to the value a. Then it gives 6. Now the value is 6, right? Then we multiply a value. A multiply equals to 3. 6 into 3, 18. If we print a, it will give 18. Next one is divided by 3. Print a, it gives 6. Divided the value of updated a, 18, by 3. It gives 6. Next one is modulus and assign. Modulus means it gives remainder, right? So we take a modulus equals to, the updated value is 6. We take 4. Print a. A modulus means 6 by 4. The remainder gives 2. So it gives 2. I hope you understand clearly. Next one is logical operators. Logical operators are used to combine conditions and it returns true or false. They help us to make decisions by checking multiple conditions. It is mostly used in if conditions and decision making and comparison of multiple conditions. There are three types of logical operators. First one is AND. It gives true if both the conditions are true, or it gives true if at least one of the condition is true. Next one is NOT. It is reverse of the result. Changes true to false and false to true. I will explain each type of logical operators with an example. First, I will explain AND operator. It gives true if two conditions are true. I will assign a value to variable. Then print a is greater than 2 and a is greater than 3. We have two conditions here. If both are true, it will give true. If one of them is false, it will give false. I will show you a truth table of AND. After I will execute this first, then I will show truth table of AND. Print a is greater than 6 and a is greater than 3. Now in this, a is greater than 2 and a is greater than 3, both are true. That's why we get true. The next one is a is greater than 6 is false and a is greater than 3 is true, but it gives false. True and false. Now I will show you a truth table of AND. Here it is a truth table of AND. Condition A, condition B. If first one is true and true, it gives true. First true and false, it gives false. False and true also, it gives false. False and false also false. The only condition we get true is both conditions are true. We get true. That's it. Next one is OR. Same like this. A equals to 5. Print. In this case, if we get one false also, we get true. If we get one true also, we get 2. If both are false, then it gives false. Print a greater than 6 and OR. We use OR here. A greater than 3. Next one is print a greater than 6 or a greater than 7. Now in first condition one is false and one is true. In second condition both are false. So in first condition we get true and next condition we get false. True and false. Now the truth table of OR operator. Condition A, condition B, A or B. If both are true, it gives true. If one is false and true, it will gives true. False and true, it also gives true. If both are false, it gives false. The only condition where it gets false is both are false. Next one is NOT. It is reverse of result, like if it is true, it gives false. If it is false, it gives true. Like that. If a equals to 5, print not a is greater than 2. But it is here true, a is greater than 2 only, but it makes true to false. So we get here false, right? Next we take another print not a is greater than 7. Here a is not greater than 7. It is false, but it make true because it has not operator. So it gives true. These are the three type of logical operators: and, or, not.